want you to find a quiet spot in your house, away from your family and the noises of your house. I want you to turn off any recordings or music in the background, and I want you to find just a place that you can relax. Now, as you sit there in this place, I want you to go ahead and close your eyes. I want you to take a deep breath and breathe in through your nose and out your mouth. And I just want you to find your sense of calm. Again, breathe in through your nose and out your mouth. And just keep your eyes closed. I want to tell you a story. I want you to imagine yourself leaving your house and going somewhere where there's no people and no cars and no cities, but going out into nature, into a forest. Imagine walking till the road comes to an end and all you have is a dirt path. You can hear the sounds of the dirt underneath your feet as you leave behind all the stress and worries of your house and all the distractions and stress of school and all of the things going on in the world right now. And I want you to imagine yourself just walking deeper into the forest, and the farther you go, the more you're leaving behind everything else, all the grades and worries, and just enjoying the sounds that are around you. As you walk into the forest, you decide to veer off to the right and just go. You leave the path and you go deeper into the forest, moving past the trees. And as you travel into the forest, you're more and more aware of the sounds around you. You can hear the crunching of the leaves under your feet. You can hear the wind in the canopies up above. You feel yourself getting more and more calm, more and more relaxed. As you continue to walk deeper into the forest, you can start to hear sounds that you've not heard before. In the distance, you can hear the rumble of the water across the rocks. Up in the canopy of the trees, you hear birds flying, the flap of their wings, their songs echoing through the trees as they bounce off all of the canopy. You continue to walk deeper into the forest and you find yourself along the river. You can smell the moist air. You can feel the coldness that the water brings. You decide to reach down and touch the water. And just before you put your hands into the water, you see little fish in the water swimming by. You stick your hands into the water and the fish swim away from you. The water's cold. As it rushes down from the mountains, it is reaching your hands. You decide to sit back on the bank of the river, on the little trunk of a tree, and you remove your socks and your shoes, and you stick your feet in the water. As you continue to put your feet in the water, the fish are less afraid of you and they start coming towards your little toes. Not just little fish, but also bigger fish as they swim by under the log that you're sitting on. You can't remember being more relaxed than you are right now. The sound of the wind through the trees, the birds chirping. Suddenly, up in the distance, you see a deer come out from the canopy along the base of the river. You see a deer walk out from behind a tree. It's a mother deer, and you can't see any antlers, so she seems cautious. She looks both ways as if she is checking to make sure everything is all right before she leaves the tree line. She looks left and she looks right and she slowly begins to walk out. You sit very, very still, not wanting to disturb her. She walks all the way down to the river. She leans down, she looks both ways one more time, and she takes a drink of water. It's so calming. She's so close, and yet she's not afraid of you. It's as if you're just one with the environment, one with this piece of nature. Everything in the world is simply calm. As you continue to sit there, suddenly 2 little baby deers follow their mother out from the tree line. They are less cautious, unaware of the world, and they bounce out from behind the tree line, right up to the mom. They seem to check in with her and then bounce through the water. You can tell they're very young. You can see their little white spots on their back. They play and they run and they chase each other. Squirrels move through the trees. Birds are chirping in the distance. And the water continues to flow. You can't remember being more calm than you are right now. Everything seems at peace. The smell of the water, the moisture against your skin, the sounds of the trees, leaves just wandering in the wind. Everything is perfect. All right. I want you to open your eyes. And I want you to think about this place, and I want you not to forget it. I'm going to be asking you to think about this place again and again from different points of view today. I want you to think very critically about what I'm going to be asking you to do. And I want you not to forget the images you saw. Okay, open your eyes. Okay, now I want you to think about this particular place from different points of view. I'm going to be giving you 6 different roles that people play in the world. As you see these images, I want you to think about how this particular person would view that place that you saw in your head while I was telling you this story. I want you to think critically about what that person would want to do there. And if they were that person, that role, how would they see this place? How would they want to experience it? What would they want to do in that location? What could you see them doing in that environment? Think very, very closely about being that person and how they would feel in that location that you saw in your head.